Almost every sport has a grand finale, and for women's tennis, that moment arrives this week at the WTA Finals. The full-year tennis calendar looks like this. You have the 4 Grand Slams in purple, which you probably know as the Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open. Then you have 10 1,000-level tournaments in green, and the rest of the calendar is made up of 500s in gray and 250 events. At each of these tournaments, players then earn points based on how they finish, with the Grand Slams worth the most, and those points count towards placement in these finals. Now, the qualification system is interesting because only certain competitions will count towards the points for making the finals. First up is how players finished at each of the 4 Grand Slams here in purple, then 7 of their best performances at the 10 WTA 1000s here in green, and finally their best 7 results from the rest of the calendar here in gray. Only 8 players at the end of the season make it to the finals, dictated by these points, and this year it's Aryna Sabalenka, Iga Swiatek, Coco Gauff, Amanda Anisimova, Jessica Pegula, Elena Rybakina, Madison Keys, and Jasmine Paolini. When we look to the right here, these bars show how many points each player earned in each of these buckets. You can see seasons of total dominance like Aryna Sabalenka, who led in both Grand Slam points and 1,000-level points and qualified for the WTA Finals by July 8th. Or a different type of season with someone like Jasmine Paolini, who made her way into the finals by crushing at the key 1000s events, earning 65% of her points in this bucket alone. So that's how players make the finals, but how it's played is a little different as well. Instead of single elimination like most tournaments, the 8 players are split into 2 groups of 4. Inside each group, each player faces the others once in the best-of-3 match, called the round-robin stage. Then the top 2 players from each group move on directly to the semifinals and then the final. The payouts for the competition are also unique. The total prize pool this year is $15.5 million, and it rewards every win individually. Each singles player gets $340,000 just for qualifying, then earns $355,000 for every win in the round-robin. Winning a semifinal gets $1.29 million, and the finals winner gets another $2.54 million. So if we chart a path of an undefeated champion here on this graph, they would earn $340K for qualifying, $1.065 million for their 3 round-robin wins, another $1.29 for a semifinal win, and then $2.54 for winning the title, a total of $5.235 million, larger than any Grand Slam. On the other side, in doubles, an undefeated champion will then win the largest prize money purse in the history of the discipline. So after a full season, hundreds of matches, and thousands of points earned, it all comes down to this: 8 players, 1 week, and one last title to decide the 2025 WTA Finals champion.